Mr. Trenchwars 96 here. In the video, I'm going to be showing you guys a custom that I put together, and this is, of course, of Logan from Logan. So, I really, I loved Logan. I loved the movie. It was really fantastic. I was super excited to get my first ever Hot Toys Wolverine figure from Logan, and then Hot Toys never made one. Super disappointing and very unexpected. They had made, Wolverine from just about every movie that Wolverine has been a part of, and they didn't do it for arguably like his biggest part. So I was really disappointed that we never got a Wolverine figure. I'm hoping that maybe we could still get one down the line, but for now I had to put together a custom if I wanted a Logan in my collection, and that's exactly what I did. So I put together this custom, which I think turned out pretty nice. I'm very happy with it. I think that the head sculpt was obviously the thing that I was most worried about because, what am I going to do for a head sculpt? I can't custom make a head sculpt. That's certainly, if I did it, it would be very scary. So I'm certainly not going to give that a shot. And I was, worried about trying to buy one on eBay as far as, you never know what you're going to get. It could be horrible once it comes in. But there was this one custom head sculpt that I saw that looked really great. In the pictures, it looked really great. I ordered it, but I was also extremely worried because, it's coming from China, and who knows what the final product could be, what I would receive. It took a while to come because it was on pre-order, and then it took like 20 days after it shipped to actually get here. But once it arrived, I have to say I'm pretty happy with it. I think this is a solid head sculpt. This is obviously not Hot Toys. This is just some third-party head sculpt, which looks really good. I think that the sculpting on it in general just looks great, and from a lot of angles too. From a lot of angles, this is looking really nice. It does have a bit of a sweaty look to it, which in some ways fits the look, fits the feel of the movie. So I don't mind it because of that. And also, it really only has that look when I have spotlights on it. Just when it's in my collection, it doesn't look sweaty at all. But again, the sweaty look I think kind of fits Logan's personality in the movie, so I don't really mind it. And it came in a nice box, I will say. I expected it just to be wrapped separately, but it was in like an official box, a Burning Soul box. You can check him out on Instagram. I found that he posts a lot of images of his custom work, and again, I can kind of vouch that the final product looks pretty much identical to the to his pictures that he posts online. So it's quite nice, and you get nice wrapping in there, and little custom areas for the actual head itself. So I was very pleased in the quality of box that the head sculpt arrived in. I wasn't expecting that. And then the head sculpt itself, of course, I'm very happy with. I think it looks great. There's a few different versions of this head sculpt. There's the one with the neck, which I did get because I wanted the neck specifically so that I could kind of have his shirt a little bit untucked so you can kind of see the neck there, and it would look would look good. As well as I like when they sculpt the necks, this goes for Hot Toys too, onto the figures, because then you don't see any separation from the head to the neck, and it still allows it to have great articulation. And then so there's one with the neck, there's one without the neck, depending on what body you're going to put it on. If you're going to put it on like a seamless body to have him with your shirt off, then obviously get the one without the neck. And then there's also another version of this that I can't seem to find on eBay very much, but I have seen him post a picture of it on Instagram, which is more of like a screaming angry head sculpt, which looks pretty cool. I'm very happy with this one though, as far as his expression goes. I think that it's very stern, and it looks pretty great. And the costume, what I did for the costume, this isn't like a custom kit that I bought or anything. The costume itself is all Hot Toys official products. The base black suit with the shoes and everything is from the Wolverine movie. He obviously came with a full black suit setup, which came with an undershirt that was black, which I do have as well. But what I did was I actually traded my black undershirt on this figure for Alfred. Alfred uses this white undershirt, so I gave Alfred the black one, and I gave the white one to Wolverine. So this is all official Hot Toys clothing, which is why it fits very nicely. I don't know if you get one of the more custom versions, third-party kind of costume setups online, I don't know how good the final product will look. But overall, you know, this allows it to stay pretty form-fitting. The body, I don't remember where I got the body. I have like 3 separate bodies that I just use for customs, so I'm not quite sure where I got the body. It is official Hot Toys though, body. And then the shoes are again from that Wolverine figure. However, they're not accurate. In the movie, he has more boots-like. He doesn't wear dress shoes. However, the dress shoes, they work with the costume, so maybe I'll try to get some more accurate boots in the future, but for now, I'm pretty happy with it. And then the base itself is from the Wolverine. All of the clothing and everything I bought from Toy Anxiety. The only thing that I didn't was the shirt, because obviously I just had the Alfred figure, so I already had the figure. And then the head sculpt I bought on eBay. And then the hands are officially are the official Wolverine ones from the Wolverine movie as well. They look a bit dark, so I'm not super fond of it, but once I got the head sculpt on, it looks pretty good, so I don't mind it too much. So there you go. I don't have any claws for this guy. I would love to get some claws, but I'm not quite sure where I should buy the claws from, because I'm okay with the third-party claws, but I don't know which ones have really good claws. So if any of you have purchased some claws on eBay or anything, I'd love to hear what you guys think of them and how they turned out, because I do want to get some claws. And I do want to get the X-23 figure, the Laura figure, that's being produced by a third-party company, which looks pretty solid. The head sculpt's not amazing, but it looks good. So, you know, mainly I just want it for my display to have a really cool Logan setup, since Hot Toys refuses to give me one of their own. So, very disappointing that Hot Toys isn't producing a Logan or a Laura figure. However, I will certainly have one in my collection, even if it's custom. And I think this custom turned out pretty nice. I do like this quite a bit. So let me know what you guys think of this custom that I put together, as well as the custom head sculpt itself. And thanks so much for watching.